To After the Bell with Taylor and Cassie. We are hanging out with one of our absolute favorite people in the entire world, Ruby Rose Turner.
Hi guys! I'm so excited to be here.
Yeah, you're glowing.
I know. I'm glitter everywhere.
We have been looking forward to you coming to visit us at SweetyHigh literally since the last time we saw you, which was at VidCon.
Yeah. I know, that was so much fun.
Seems like forever ago.
Yeah.
What have you been up to since then?
Well, I have really been working on my singing and acting, and I have been learning some musical instruments like guitar / ukulele.
Really?
Yeah, and I am working on maybe a brand for my roses out there.
So music, dancing, fashion, girl,
yes.
You do it all. What made you want to choose the guitar though, and the ukulele?
Well, I remember seeing my dad playing it all the time, and I go to my vocal coach and she always has one of her students playing it, and I thought it sounded really pretty, and I've always wanted to learn how to play the guitar. I have currently like 5 guitars in my house, so like I've never like picked up or touched, so I just kind of decided to like pick it up and like strum it, and I really got connected to it and I love it so much, and I'm working on learning how to play it right now.
Oh wow.
Nice. Is there any songs that you've learned so far?
Well, I've learned how to sing along to,
okay,
and soon to be want to learn how to play and sing with it, but it's True Colors by Cyndi Lauper.
Oh, I was thinking she was gonna go on like, I know like, this is like gonna totally date myself, but you know Mr. Ed? There's no one like the horse, Mr. Ed, the song. Okay. Nope, no one
gets it.
Go look it up on YouTube. It's 2 notes or whatnot. You just go back and forth, back and forth.
Okay.
So, but you're aiming real high.
Oh my gosh.
Over there.
For those of you who are just joining us on After the Bell, we're hanging out with Ruby Rose Turner. If you have any questions for her, send them in. And we also posted a Musical.ly earlier today asking for fan questions, and we have some of them that we are going to get to in a minute. Your fans came out in full force, and they have a lot of questions for you.
Awesome.
But first, we have some questions
We do.
for you.
Okay.
You're actually going to Playlist this weekend, right?
I am going to Playlist. I am super excited. I'm going with my mom and my sister. It's going to be so much fun. It's in DC, so that'll be cool. I've been there once and I saw a bunch of cool things. And I performed at VidCon, and sadly I'm not performing at Playlist, but maybe some other time or event. And at Playlist, I'm doing a cool like panel thing with a couple of my really good friends.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited because I'm going to be able to meet a lot of my Ruby's Roses.
So who are some of your friends that are going to be at Playlist that you just mentioned? I know Ari's going. And
Ari's going.
Baby Ariel's going.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, actually Hayden.
Okay.
Who I was kind of recently on here with. I'm really good friends with him. So he's going to be there. And I know a lot of my friends are going to be there, but I can't think of their names at the time.
Well, you'll have to just keep posting.
Yeah,
and we'll live vicariously through you. Make sure you keep posting on your Instagram, because that's what I wanted to talk about next.
I know.
This girl
is
so close to 1 million followers on Instagram. You're like this close. So everyone after the show, make sure you follow Ruby Rose Turner
thank you.
on
and follow
the gram.
them.
Thanks.
Only because she said it. We didn't say it. She said it. Listen to her, everyone.
So what is your secret to getting to almost 1 million? What have you found has been the most successful for you? Taylor, ready to take notes?
Yeah.
Ready to take notes? Take notes?
Well, I really am into being positive and a lot of positivity. And I feel like many people are very attracted to that in so many ways. Like if you need positivity, or if you just like being that positive mind state, like I always try to be in. So I feel like putting out content that is happy and positive draws a happy crowd too. So I think it's really cool that I have my Ruby's Roses that are also very like happy and positive.
Yeah.
I like to like think of my whole kind of family.
Yeah. You just exude positivity.
She does, and that's what I wonder. Like, where do you, are you actually that happy? I have to ask, because even in her photo, she's like, just a smile for y'all that needed a smile. It's like, I did need that. I didn't know I needed that. I needed that. Like, where does your positivity come from?
Well, I try to be happy all the time. Like, obviously, like, nobody can just be like,
you're
24/7,
right.
like, but I really try to be. And I feel like what makes somebody happy is doing what you love. And what I love is making people happy or laugh or smile or doing that. And apparently I'm doing a good job. So.
Great job. Well, that's what I was going to ask you. What are 3 things that make you happy?
3 things that make me happy are probably my roses, Ruby's roses, my family, and
Taylor and Cassie. Number 3.
Taylor and Cassie.
So there you go. Perfect.
There we go.
But on top of being happy, I think also you have great fashion sense. I noticed that you were on Lively TV earlier this month shopping at Nike for back to school clothes.
Yes.
So can you tell us like what kids should be or are wearing back to school?
Okay, so I actually have teamed up with Nike for the summer for my first best day of school. Leading up to my first best day of school was amazing, by the way. It was last week, which was really cool. Yeah, so I went through the whole summer like working with Nike. And I figured out, I went to their Nike store at the Grove. It was amazing. There was so many cool things there that I'd never seen in just like my local stores. So I think it was really awesome to do that. And my tips for my first day of school is very comfortable and easy.
Which is Nike.
Very
comfortable,
which is Nike.
very easy.
Yeah, and active.
And very chic. Their line is,
I know.
Like,
It's
very
so
fashionable.
Good. It is very fashionable. And I feel like for a lot of like sporty things, I want to really try and find the most fashionable things because I am very, you know, fashion-y.
Yeah, fashion forward.
And I got to find that at Nike, which I thought was really cool because it is like athletic wear. So I think it's really cool to be yourself while you're, you know, on the treadmill.
Hey, if you can be happy working out, then you got it figured out, girl.
I know, right? So you went back to school last week, you mentioned.
Yes.
And I know a lot of our audience that's watching right now, they've also gone back to school or they're going back to school next week. What advice do you have for this upcoming school year? Because right now is like a bittersweet time. Some people are nervous, some people are excited. You're obviously very excited.
Yeah. Well, my best advice for back to school is try and make it the best as possible because you don't know if like, well, you should just be like grateful that you're even able to go to school. Because there's so many people that are not able to go to school, so I just try and think of the best and the worst when going back to school. So.
Speaking of back to school, we actually have a good question from It's Carly XO. Says, "What is
username?"
Exactly. Yes. What advice do you have for people that are getting bullied? Because that's hard about school sometimes.
Yeah, well, I know bullying is really hard for a lot of kids, and a lot of kids go through it, sadly. I just say, stay strong and tell an adult or your favorite teacher or teacher, and just think positive. And that's another reason why I spread positivity in case people like that need it.
But I think people don't even realize, I'm sure people even know as yourself, like your life is pretty perfect, but seems really perfect, but I bet you get bullied too.
Yeah, I mean, there's always gonna be kids, like you don't know if it's jealousy or something is going on with them personally, or because it's not you, like they'll be like, your face is weird, like it's not, it could just be like what's going on in their head, you know?
Exactly.
So everyone gets bullied.
Yeah, everybody
people
gets
like you,
bullied.
people like us, people like you guys out there watching, so you're not alone, right?
No, we're all in this together.
We're all here for you too.
We're all in this together.
We don't know the rest of the lyrics. I have another school-related fan question. Shalom XX wants to know, what grade are you in and what is your favorite subject?
Okay. I started early, so I am in, actually that doesn't even matter, but I am in 7th grade.
Wow.
And my sister, that's a new word, guys. Sister, come on.
Oh, God.
And my sister is in 8th 8th grade.
Okay, so close. So you guys go to the same school?
Yeah, we do.
Is it nice to have her there?
Yeah, I was gonna say. Like, oh, don't take that take that class. Take this one.
Well, my favorite subject is my favorite subjects. I'm gonna do 2. Okay. Probably science.
Ooh.
Wow.
Science and art and social studies, because I think it's cool to like see what was back then and like how much it's changed now. I think that's really cool. But
I like it.
Wow, she likes all subjects. I would have picked like
I would have chosen lunchtime. Lunchtime is my favorite. All right, let's switch gears here a little bit. We have more of the artsy questions actually now. Cool. Kaylee_.spams wants to know, although I hope you're not spamming right now, what inspired you to start dancing?
What inspired me to start dancing?
I feel like you're always dancing. I feel like she's never walking.
Yeah, I've always kind of been
dancing through life.
She was born dancing.
Well, I remember kind of watching, I don't know if some of you guys that are watching right now know this, but it was the Fresh Beat Band. It was on, I think it was on Nickelodeon. I'm not sure, but it was the Fresh Beat Band.
Might have missed that one.
Yeah, it was on Fresh Beat Band.
Okay.
About the Fresh Beat Band. And they were always kind of dancing, and me and my sister would always just kind of be like, like dancing in our living room. I remember like watching like Victorious or something.
I remember that one.
Watching Victorious and just like having my mom sit in the front room videotaping me, and like I would not let her get up until I finished my dance. Like I'd be like, Mom, watch this, look what I figured out. Like I'd sing on like my brother's baseball bat.
Oh wow.
Put my hair in like pigtails, and I just dance.
When did your? I feel like we need you to upload some of those onto music.
I know,
like,
right?
I totally will. If I can find those videos, I will upload them.
Hold you to it.
When did your family, especially moms, have like a knack for picking this up? When did they know you were a star?
She put glitter all over her body.
I know, right? Is that what I need to do? Here, hug me. Put glitter on me.
Can you guys see the glitter?
Well, I wouldn't exactly say like a star in that way.
Talented.
You're a
Talent. That's better. I feel like you're a star, or when my parents decided I was a star, is I think when they see hard work and passion, and I really had that with acting, dancing, and now singing. So I guess I don't really know.
Okay.
So your hard work paid off.
Yeah.
And it's paying off, especially in the future too, because she has a lot of exciting projects under her belt. We are super excited for you. We have one more crazy random fan question that
I can't see, guys. I have one question. Sorry. So she's like,
I'll do it. Sorry. KSO0509 wants to know: would you rather eat a handful of crickets or one cockroach?
Oh no!
It's like Fear Factor.
We need a barf bucket.
Rose edition.
Oh my gosh. Well, ew! Oh no! Okay, well.
I feel like you can't win with either of them.
No, but
okay, so I guess we could weigh the options of like, would you rather have to just eat one and get it over with, or a handful?
Oh my gosh. Okay, well.
Do you like crunchy things? Because both of them.
Crunchy,
yeah, no, they're pretty much the same.
Yeah. Well, the only cockroaches I've seen. The only cockroaches I've seen have always been dead and never alive. Thank gosh. Oh my gosh. But and then I always see crickets in my garage. So I don't want to be like, oh yeah, you guys taste really good when I see them. Like again.
This interview escalated real quickly.
So you're going, I think you're going cockroach.
What's the smaller? Well,
the crickets are smaller, but it's a handful. And I think crickets, don't they like hop? I would think that they would be like.
Oh no,
they'll be in your belly making that
noise.
What do they make?
I hate both, but I think if I were just to get it over with, I do a cockroach.
Okay.
Because it's just one, you know? Like
all right,
crickets,
bring out the one cockroach.
Oh, no!
Could you imagine we had both options right here?
There you go, KSO. KSO 0509. There's your answer. She would eat a
Because it'd just be easier to get it over with, you
know?
No, that's what I say, though.
I would just be afraid if, like, they just, like, started bouncing around in, like, my mouth.
No, yeah, that'd be gross. I know. Like,
gross.
Isn't the thing with cockroaches say you can never kill a cockroach?
Yeah.
That's like the thing. Yeah, they're like so hard to kill, so it's so funny.
Well, unless you like step on it, which I don't have experience doing.
And then you hear them crunch. Okay, we are moving
on. Okay, move on. Next question.
So what is next after playlist for you? You have to go back to school.
Yeah, I have to go back to school.
Yeah. So how do you balance everything? Do your so your teachers are obviously very
I don't
helpful.
even know. I just kind of go
do it
with the flow.
Are you better when busy?
Yeah.
Like you're more productive when you do
I am. So I actually have the option for my school. I usually go in to my school, but it's like, it's kind of weird. It's like a homeschooling program and a regular school program. I mostly love to go into actual school. I haven't done one day with just going on the computer because I just feel like I just want the actual experience. So I usually go into school, and if I have anything coming up, I tell them, like, I might have to do this online, or I might have to come in and get your help, or can you come with me, or it's just very flexible for me. So I do that, and then what I have coming up is I might be working on a brand for, I think I've said this, but like for my roses, my Ruby's Roses, that I love working on, and I really hope that they enjoy that. So
we're going like clothing, is that what you're saying, or merch, or
I guess we're just gonna have to find
out.
out.
Maybe it'll be roses for the roses.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I don't know.
Who knows?
Yeah.
You'll have to come back.
I'm working really hard on it, and I hope it pulls through and you guys like it too.
Will you promise us that once it's done and out there, you'll come back on the show?
Yes. I can
and
give
we'll
you guys
the brand. Okay.
We'll talk all
and
about
then I'm also working on playing the guitar.
Right.
And I've performed twice on stage.
Okay.
One at VidCon and then one at the Future Disruptors show, which was really cool. It was for a charity.
And you can come back and perform.
I know.
Here
So next
for
time
us.
you come here,
That's
we'll
fine.
have you talk about the brand. We'll have you perform, and then we'll have Fear Factor game where you can eat a cockroach.
Yeah,
Just kidding.
fun.
It's so fun. She's like, I'm never coming back.
Bye.
Bye. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us
Yes.
today. We love you, and please continue to exude that positivity because you make our days better and you make all of your fans' days better. So thank you so much. All right, you guys, that wraps up After the Bell today. Make sure to tune in to a new episode tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Same time, same place, same people. Oh, we switched it up today. We sang.
We sang it. Yeah, exactly.
Bye, guys.
Bye. See you tomorrow.